Friends, the wait is finally over. As you know, JKSC has been in the CA coaching industry for the last 39 years. Myself, Professor Mihir Dedia, the division head of CFA, and in the capacity of a teaching faculty, I am very pleased to announce the launch of CFA division here at JK Shah classes. What is CFA all about? Many of you must be having such questions. So without further ado, I'll jump to the course content, what it is all about. So let us get started. What is CFA? CFA stands for Chartered Financial Analyst. It's a degree provided by the CFA Institute, USA. This degree has acceptability in 162 countries worldwide. Yes, you heard that right. It has acceptability in 162 countries. Who can pursue CFA? Students who are at least in their second year of graduation can register for the CFA Level 1 exam. And students who are pursuing their final year of graduation can appear for the CFA Level 1 exam. This is the bare minimum criteria for appearing CFA Level 1 exam. When are the exams conducted? CFA Level 1 exams are conducted 4 times in a year: February, May, August and November. CFA Level 2 and Level 3 exams are conducted twice a year. CFA Level 2 exams are conducted in February and August of every year. CFA Level 3 exams are conducted in May, August every year. Now these timelines are going to change from time to time depending on what the CFA Institute announces. But as of now, as we record this video, these are the timelines. What is the exam format? It is entirely an MCQ based exam with a choice of 3 questions. And the good part is that this exam does not have negative marking. In Level 1, there are going to be 2 sessions, 2 hours and 15 minutes per session. So in all, the exam is going to be of 4 hours and 30 minutes. 90 questions are going to be there in session 1 and the other 90 questions are going to be in session 2 with overall 180 questions. There will be an hour's break in between the 2 sessions. Now coming to the passing criteria. The passing criteria for CFA is not fixed. It is decided by the CFA Institute and it changes from year to year. Just to give you an example, if you want to pass CA Final consists of 800 marks. To pass CA Final, you have to have at least 400 marks. 200 marks at least in Group 1, 200 marks at least in Group 2. And individually, to pass every paper, you need to have at least 40 marks in that paper. So we know the passing criteria for CA every year. It remains standard. Now, this is not the case with CFA. It changes from year to year. So even if you fail the exam, you do not come to know due to what reason you have failed the exam. That is the criteria of CFA Institute. Coming to Level 2. Level 2 exam, the format for Level 2 exam is same as Level 1 exam with 44 questions each session. In Level 1, there were 90 questions each session, but in Level 2, there are 44 questions per session and the session timings remain the same, 2 hours and 15 minutes each session with an hour's break in between. Again, there will be no negative marking, 3 options in multiple choice questions, and the pass rate again is not fixed. It changes from year to year but can be somewhere in the range of 25 to 30%. Now coming to the Level 3 format, it is a mix of MCQ plus essay type questions. In other words, it is a mix of subjective and objective questions. Now the number of questions is not decided in Level 3 exams. It can be anything. As we had 90 questions per session in Level 1 and 44 questions per session in Level 2, that is not the case with Level 3. It will change from year to year. But again, there will be no negative marking in Level 3 as well. This is the beauty about CFA course with there being no negative marking. Once a candidate clears all 3 levels of CFA and has at least 4,000 hours of work experience in the relevant field of finance, then the candidate will be eligible to avail the CFA charter. A charter is something recognized by law. So as we say, I am a chartered accountant, I am recognized by law. So similarly, once you get the CFA charter, you will be recognized by the law of CFA Institute, USA. Now, there are certain permutations and combinations to avail the charter. Let me explain. If I have 4,000 hours of work experience and then I decide to take up CFA and I clear all 3 levels in first attempt, immediately on clearing level 3, I'll be eligible for the charter because I was already having 4,000 hours of work experience. Now, for example, I have 0 hours of work experience. So in that case, as soon as I clear level 3, and in the meantime, if I avail of any work experience, that work experience will count for my charter. So for example, if I am appearing for CFA exams and alongside I am working, 2,000 hours of work experience I have already gained. So on completing level 3, I have to gain another 2,000 hours of work experience, and then finally I'll be eligible for the charter. Now, what are the benefits of a charter? You get to be a member of the CFA society. They have several events. There are so many trends coming up in finance, blockchain, cryptocurrency. So a lot of these things are emerging on an ongoing basis. And the competition is so much that you need to be on your toes. So they conduct such events wherein you get to be a part of these events if you are a member. You get to network with peers. So it's going to be a great opportunity. Alongside this, many companies have the requirement of clearing all 3 levels of CFA if you want to apply for a particular job. Because in investment industry, CFA is one of the most sought after courses. The course is so rigorous. In 3 levels, you are going to be learning almost everything about finance. So I have seen various courses, CFA, CA, FRM, but the level and the depth of CFA course is something different only. It is so much practical oriented that a student will enjoy studying this course. And plus, we at JK Shah classes, we have made it a point that whenever we are explaining something from a particular topic, make sure to explain it with real life examples so the student will be able to connect better. How much fees do I have to pay for the CFA level 1 registration? Now the fee consists of 2 components for level 1. At the time of registering for level 1, you need to pay a one-time registration fees of USD $450 and exam fees of $700. Now there are 2 types of registrations. One is an early bird registration and the other is a standard registration. For example, if you are registering for the November 22 attempt, the early bird registration deadline is 3rd of May 2022. If you register on any day before 3rd of May, including the 3rd of May, you will have to pay $1,150 to the CFA Institute. The payment has to be made in dollars. It can be made via an international credit card, which means credit cards which have international payments enabled in them. Or if you do not possess a credit card, then you can go to your bank and ask them to fill Form A2 on your behalf. They will be doing a wire transfer by filling Form A2. So this is how the registration is done for CFA level 1 exam. Level 2 and level 3, it is the same. Now, speaking about registration, as I said, there are 2 types of registration, early bird registration and standard registration. The deadline for early bird registration, as we already discussed, is 3rd May 2022, and that for the standard registration is 9th August 2022. So if you register anywhere between 4th of May 2022 till 9th of August 2022, you will have to pay $300 extra. So the early bird fees was $1,150. For standard registration, the fees will be $1,450. So it's always advisable to do an early bird registration for your respective attempt. Now, if a student says that I want to appear for the November 2022 exam, but I will register on 10th of August 2022. Sorry, that is not possible because the due date for the standard registration was 9th of August, and even if you are one day late, the registration closes. So make sure if you want to attempt the November 22 attempt, you register latest by 9th August 2022. And if you want to avail the early bird benefit, which in fact you should, then the last date for registration is 3rd of May 2022. For level 2 and level 3, you just have to pay the exam fees of $700 in case of early bird registration and $1,000 in case of standard registration. At that point of time, you do not have to pay the one-time enrollment fees because that you had already paid at the time of registering for level 1 exam. I hope this is very clear. We will be sharing a prospectus with you in case you are not able to retain things here. The prospectus has all the details about the course. It will be very handy for you to refer. CFA level 1 and level 2 exams, they have 10 subjects. The subjects will be same in level 1 and level 2. Of course, the course content will differ. Level 3 will also have 10 subjects, but some different subjects as compared to level 1 and level 2. Now, the details about each and every subject are mentioned in the prospectus. If you wish to read the prospectus, do WhatsApp us on this number. Some of the unique advantages of doing CFA with JK Shah classes is the first and the foremost advantage. If a student is unable to clear CFA level 1 due to any XYZ reason, the student will get 100% fee refund of JKSC coaching fees. Yes, you heard that right, 100% fee refund. Some of the other advantages are, we will be providing students with complimentary Microsoft Excel trainings. Being in the field of finance, it is very important to have hands-on approach on Microsoft Excel. So keeping the students' requirements in mind, we have designed a special complimentary training for those students who are with us for CFA level 1 and have cleared the exam, post which they will be eligible for the complimentary Microsoft Excel trainings. We will also be conducting guest lectures wherein those people who are prominent in the industry, they will be coming from time to time to deliver lectures about what is going on in the industry, what are the skill sets necessary for you to excel in the industry. Of course, all those talks are going to be conducted in classes on an ongoing basis, but still it is better when someone from the industry himself or herself comes and tells you about all the benefits and the trends ongoing in the market. So a student will be connected with the corporate world as well. Last but not the least, a student will be getting access to recorded lectures. For example, if you miss a particular lecture due to some reason, due to sickness, or you have some family function, etc., and you are not able to attend the lectures, so in that case, you will be getting access to recorded lectures. You can view the lectures anytime as per your convenience, so you do not miss out on anything. And the access will be valid right up to the time of your exams with no limitation at all, that you can view the lectures only for 100 hours or 200 hours. No, you can view the lectures as many times as you want at your own comfort. So these are some of the unique advantages of doing CFA with JK Shah classes. This is one of the most upcoming and promising courses. If you want to establish a career in finance, this is the course you must go for. So what are you waiting for? Register right now. For further details, contact the given number.